his predecessors Donald Trump's America's First approach to foreign policy. It is anticipated that President Joe Biden will emphasize the United States' support for the African Union's admission as a permanent member to the G20 and its support for climate change and food security. The United States has announced a commitment of $55 billion to Africa over the next 3 years as Biden hosts the summit this week and discusses 2023 elections and democracy in the continent with a small group of leaders. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said on Tuesday the United States would announce investments for exchange programs for African students and to support African entrepreneurs and small businesses. It is not all about economic sway, but it's also part of a renewed push to boost ties with the continent amid calls from some African leaders for more U.S. leadership. Take a listen.
Working closely with Congress, the U.S. will commit $55 billion to Africa over the course of the next 3 years across a wide range of sectors to tackle the core challenges of our time. These commitments build on the United States' long-standing leadership and partnership in development, economic growth, health, and security in Africa over the past 3 decades. We are bringing the resources to the table in significant numbers. And if you compare what the United States is committing over the next 3 years to what any other country is committing, I think we stack up extremely favorably. Second, how did we design the agenda for this summit? It's not a dictation from Washington. It's not lecturing or preaching from Washington. We went to African nations themselves and the African Union and said, what are your priorities? What is your vision?
We will be announcing additional investments to make it easier for students to participate in exchange programs between our countries to increase trade opportunities for members of the African diaspora and to support African entrepreneurs and small businesses. Each of these investments